I see him right there. Coming up on pit bulls and parolees.
Right here on the left.
A frightened pit bull roaming the streets.
You scared, boy?
Meets the team on a race through the neighborhood.
You walking your way?
Come here. This is a tough one.
Then an instant love connection.
Oh, hello. She's so cute.
Hangs in the balance during a tense home check.
I'm really worried about this just because they will chew right through this. The fence really, really, really scares me.
Could be cancer somewhere, unfortunately.
And when Tanya gets the most devastating news of her life,
This is my best friend. Like, what am I gonna do?
the family rallies to her side.
Trust me, I feel your pain right now. I don't want you to feel like this.
My name is Tia Maria Torres. For 20 years, I've been giving second chances to those who need it most. I run a sanctuary. It's for over 300 pit bulls, the world's most misunderstood breed of dog. And it's for parolees, the guys I hire because no one else will. But I'm not fighting the fight alone. My family shares my passion. And in our home in New Orleans, the city of second chances, my mission is to rescue. But my hope is one day I won't have to.
Rescuing dogs nonstop kind of takes over your life. We're always doing 100 different things. And since Perry and I got married last year, that hasn't changed one bit. We kind of just went right back into work again. Nothing's really changed. We didn't actually even go on a honeymoon.
All right, Bluey.
Come on, Bluey.
So when I busted my foot a couple weeks ago, weirdly, it kind of worked out for the best. I've been just hopping around and I can't really work as well as I used to, so my mom told me that I can just take a few days off. It's all right. It's okay. Bluey's never been on a boat before, but the great thing about him is that he loves doing anything that I'm doing. He's just happy to be with us.
Do you like this?
Getting the hang of it.
You really are the best dog in the world.
When me and Tanya got married last year, basically knew that, you know, I wasn't the only love of her life. She's had Bluey for 13 years, and they've been through absolutely everything together.
Oh, did you want to switch? Might be risky business.
Just don't stand up.
No, I don't like this at all. Bluey actually did better on the boat than I did. I was kind of like rocking around and really worried about him, but he did fine. I can't even bend my leg. Between the two of us, Bluey was always the more steady of us.
You gotta hold it from this, like this. Or your hand on the end of it. There you go.
We've gone through so much, and we're willing to be there for each other, you know, no matter what.
We don't get much downtime around here, but I was finally able to give Tanya and Perry some time off because we had finally gotten some new help. We just hired a new pro named Suey. He's only been here for a few weeks, but over that short amount of time, I've been really impressed with his work ethic and the great way that he handles the dogs.
Let me in. Hey. I spent a lot of my life doing time, so I didn't really know how helping dogs was going to help change that at all. Since I started, I do like coming to work every morning. It's refreshing, really. It's the first time in a long time that I've actually done something positive.
So far, Suey spent most of his time doing a lot of the dirty work in the kennels. So when I had a couple of adopters coming in from Atlanta, I thought he might enjoy putting down the mop and working with me in this adoption and helping one of our dogs hopefully get into a new home of his own.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Tia. My name is Cheryl Clark, and my partner and I, Nancy, drove over from Atlanta to Villalobos because we're very interested in adopting a dog from the rescue center.
Hi, Nancy. This is Suey. He works with us.
Hi, Suey. Great to meet you.
I'm going on my first adoption. I've been waiting for this.
So come get out of the sun. Okay.
All right.
Helping these dogs get a home is what this place is all about.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Cheryl and I are really looking forward to having a pit bull in our life.
We're just really excited about adopting a dog.
We actually became interested in pit bulls because Cheryl's sister has a pit bull, and it's a loving, really charismatic dog.
So tell me a little bit about like a typical day at your place.
I'm a big walker, and we have lots of trails.
I ride a bike, and there's people with their dogs all the time. It's like 75-mile long trail.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of dogs, bicycles, you know, that kind of thing. Some dogs can be a little overstimulated with the movement of things. Cheryl and Nancy both want a dog that is active enough to go on their walks and bike rides with them, but also calm enough to handle a popular public walking trail. I'll be back in a few minutes then.
All right, thanks, Tia.
We have a few dogs that might be right for these ladies, so we're going to bring them out one at a time and see if we can't find the right match.
Hi, baby. Hello.
This is Black. She's young. Black is only about a year old, but she's not too rambunctious and has an awful lot of love to give. You were saying that you like to go jogging sometimes.
Yep.
She does have, you know, some energy on her.
Hi. Oh, there we go.
They found her and her brother on the way to the Home Depot, so we called her Black and Decker. That's how they got the name.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Black was absolutely beautiful. She was friendly, and she was outgoing.
Yes, yes, you know us, yes. You can say hi to Suey.
Black was just a fantastic young lady. She was really a sweetheart.
Okay, I'm gonna get the next contestant.
Hi, baby.
Come on, Lopez.
Hi.
This is Lopez, named after Earl's parole officer who helped rescue him. Earl's parole officer, Mr. Lopez, had told us about a dog that was left tied up in an abandoned house with a zip tie. And it was so tight that it actually cut into his neck and became very infected. Now we've got him all nursed back to health and ready to find a new home. He's very laid back. Like if in probably a few minutes, he'll just drop. He's very chill. And we could try and let him off the leash. We'll see if he has a little giddy up and go.
Yeah, let's see how he does.
Most of the time, Lopez is pretty low-key. But every now and then, you know, he'll get his giddy up and go when he's in the mood.
Hi, Lopez.
And he's off to the races. That's it. Just not today. Lopes.
No. Hey, come here. For us, you know, there wasn't that instant bond.
You want to say bye? He says, yeah, no.
He didn't seem to be as interested in us as we would hope for a dog that we're going to adopt.
Oh, easy, easy. Wilma. Next, I'm going to show them Wilma. She is such a gentle, loving dog that just hasn't had a lot of luck with the doctors. I mean, everybody falls in love with her smushy face right away, but for some reason, she just doesn't get picked.
Hello. Hello, look at you. Hi, baby. Hello. This is Wilma, isn't it? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Yes. Oh, she's so cute. Aren't you beautiful? Aren't you? Hello. Hi, baby.
She was just very friendly. She bonded right away with both of us.
Hello there. Hi, beautiful. Oh, yes.
Really fell in love with her almost instantly.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
that face.
Just wanted to climb up and be a part of our lives. And Nancy and I both just felt immediate chemistry with her.
She was brought by a man who says he found her. Then when he handed the leash to me and walked away, she turned around and just lost it. Crying, screaming. It was definitely his dog that he dumped here. I don't know why, but he did. So she was pretty heartbroken for a long time.
I just think if we can be that fit for her and give her back that love in her life, gosh, that just makes it seem like the right fit.
Thank you. Thank you for loving on me.
When adopters come to visit us, it's not always a slam dunk, but these two have very obviously fallen head over heels for Wilma.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm just super excited. Now I'm kind of doing it into this training thing. I want to see how that works out. Get the dog ready for a home. So hopefully that'll go smooth.
Bye-bye, Wilma. She said I want to go. I want you. Wilma. Bye-bye, cutie.
It was hard to leave her because she was really very attached, and we were attached to her.
Thank you. Thank you, Tia.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Suey.
I'm not sure that I've ever seen such an instant bond between adopters and one of our dogs. When Cheryl and Nancy pulled away, Wilma didn't even want to move. Wilma, come on, Mama. You gotta go. Come on, no, come on. Wilma.
I believe women went on strike. Like, I'm not going anywhere until my people come back and get me. Oh, you a big old baby for real. Oh, she's used to it.
Oh, my God, Wilma, are you kidding me? Wilma seems to have fallen just as hard for Cheryl and Nancy as they have for her. Because they enjoy walking and biking on public trails, we need to see how Wilma will handle herself around people and bikes in the local park. We hope it goes well, because if it doesn't, Wilma's going to be crushed. Oh, my good gracious me. Here we come. It was getting late, and I needed to walk one of my dogs, Marvin, before it got dark. Come on, easy. Hello? I had barely gotten 5 minutes into my walk before Louise called me. Our neighborhood? Apparently, a stray pit bull has been running the neighborhood and running through people's yards and acting aggressive with other dogs. Louise told me that she was heading out to get some help and that the dog might be heading my way. Big red dog? Oh, you know what? There he is. I see him right there. Big red dog. Okay, yeah, I see him. He's right there. There was this big red dog running up the street. Of course, my first reaction is to chase it. Okay, I gotta go put Marvin away. Because Marvin is not good with other dogs, I had to put him away before attempting to catch the stray dog. You guys just try and stay with him, and I'll meet you out here. I told Louise exactly where to go to help catch this red dog, but that she needed to go back and get some help.
It was really urgent that we find the dog. This is a full-grown pit bull running around, and nobody really knows what type of temperament it has.
It's right behind the left.
The dog was just a few blocks up from where Tia spotted him. When we first laid eyes on him, it was obvious we had to get him off the streets.
This dog is defensive and scared. If he sees me as a threat, he'll never let me close to him.
You're okay. I know you're scared. I miss you.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Mr. Man! Hi, Mr. Man! Hi, Mr. Man!
When trying to catch a stray dog, I use a high-pitched voice because that can help them feel a little bit less intimidated.
Hi, Goose! Hi, Mr. Man! You want some cookies?
Okay, you're gonna be scared. Okay.
You scared, boy?
Yeah, this is not gonna happen right now. This dog is obviously scared, and I'm worried that he's gonna bolt out of the neighborhood and onto busier streets. All we could do is follow him, keep him in sight until Tia gets here. Hurry up, Tia.
We've spotted a full-grown pit bull running down the streets in our neighborhood.
Yeah, it's right behind the left.
Where are you guys at now?
This is a tough one.
I'm trying to get him into a yard. I'm in Japonica right now.
So you guys have eyes on him and stuff?
I took eyes off of him, but I know he's here somewhere.
Okay. Japonica runs the same way as Kentucky. So you're on Japonica now?
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's in a yard right now. Okay, I'm on Japonica right by Marais. Marais.
All right, I'll come over there. I'll get my van. Goodbye.
You are so handsome.
Tony, can you go around the side of that house and see if it's blocked in?
All right.
Hi, Goose. Hi, Goosey boy. You okay? You're so good.
There's a little wall, but it's jumpable.
Okay, you stay there.
All right.
Luckily, the yard he wanted into is pretty well contained. There are no other pets, so this is probably our best chance to get him. As soon as I closed the gate, I was relieved to see Tia pulling up. Down that alleyway is a short yard. Tony Thomas is standing there just blocking it right now. So I'm feeling unless he can get through here, he's pretty much contained. I told him just to stand there and block it.
You have to be careful because when an animal feels trapped, they can sometimes lash out and become very defensive and act aggressively. Here's where he's going to try to come out. If he can jump, this is where he's going to try to come out.
All right.
So you guys stand here. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. Hi. How are you?
Oh, cute puppy.
Come here.
All right, boy. All right.
Come here. It's okay. This dog didn't want to get too close to me, but he wasn't acting aggressive either. It almost felt like he did want to help, but he was just too afraid to accept it.
Hi, Goose.
Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You're so good. Hi.
Louise has been working with us for such a long time that her and I know what each other is thinking before we even say it. So I trust her completely.
Hi, Mister.
And just like that, we had him.
There you go.
Come on, Mr. Man. Let's go. Come on.
Louise and Tony tracked the dog down. They kept everybody safe. They did all the work.
What are we gonna name you?
Marcelo's.
Marcelo?
Yeah.
He's a beautiful, strong, kind of a cool dog. We named him Marcelo, and I think it fits him.
Okay.
You know, this dog was loose here in our hood, and we just wanted to take care of the problem and just make everybody feel that not only will they keep the neighborhood safe, but we're gonna keep the dogs safe also. So we just did our part.
Come on.
He just seemed very afraid. He wouldn't even walk on leash.
So sad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like a year old. You know, we'll let him come out of his shell on his own. It's something you can force with a dog that acts like this. You just gotta let him take his time. And, you know, he'll let us know when he's ready.
Our trip out to Maupaw was supposed to be relaxing time for Tanya and Bluey and I to hang out.
He'll be fine.
But over the past couple days, Tanya and I have noticed that Bluey hasn't really been himself. He has some spots on his skin. He started losing weight, so we decided to take him in to the vet.
He has like a big drool mark on his face. He's getting skinny and his skin looks really bad. And lately it just seems like he's kind of checked out.
Come here, Bluey.
He's always been a really healthy dog. He's never acted his age, so it's kind of concerning me.
Hey, buddy. What's been going on with him?
Well,
His skin looks really patchy, yeah.
He's losing weight.
Okay.
He's getting even worse with his food.
And he still wants to be active?
He still plays with his toys.
Yeah, plays with his toys.
But I am noticing a big change in how he acts. We'll be sitting on the couch and he'll just stand there and stare at us.
Like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Basically.
We'll definitely end up doing some blood work and everything on him and checking to see if anything's changed.
Come on, Bluey.
When you took a look at him from the front, you could tell that his muscles and his face had kind of atrophied or shrunk. And it's pretty dramatic from the last time that I've seen him. You just look older, buddy. Oh. That was something that alarmed me about him. We'll definitely end up doing some blood work and everything on him and checking to see if anything's changed.
I got Bluey when he was 1.5 years, and I was still a teenager. He's kind of been the one consistent thing that's never changed in my life, and the one thing that has always loved me no matter what I looked like or what I did or what I didn't do. We just work.
Well, good and bad news. Good news is his blood work is perfect. Obviously, though, there's something going on.
Yeah.
The things sometimes that you have to think about when all the blood work is normal and there's still something going on could be cancer somewhere, unfortunately. It's a possibility for sure, you know, especially with how dramatically he's changed. You know, where we would need to start at this next step for him would be to do x-rays. Do you mind holding him for me and I'll sedate him while you're here?
Oh, that's fine.
And then he can fall asleep with you. That way he's not stressed.
Okay.
Okay.
Just hearing the word cancer, regardless of what kind of cancer it is, it's just a rough thing, especially with a dog that's 13 years old.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how to be without him in my life.
Don't assume the worst. I know that's what you're doing.
He looks terrible. The thought of not having him with me every single day, it scares me. Like, I don't know what to do. Oh, man, he's out.
Yeah, that's good, though.
It's really hard to see my wife in that much pain. The hardest thing is just absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's just really rough.
Hello?
His blood work came back perfect.
Okay.
But it's just worrisome because of his age, and she's really scared about cancer. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do when he's not here with me anymore.
For a mother hearing pain in your child's voice, there is no words in the English language to describe that feeling.
He's my best friend.
I know that Tanya and Bluey have such a tight bond, and for her to see her best friend sick, it's devastating.
I just, like, really, really, really need him.
Something you can't prepare for, you know? There's no way to prepare for that.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I could tell her that everything is going to be fine. But at this point, we just don't know.
Can you call me back when she tells you?
Yeah, I'll call you in a couple hours.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Tanya and I are here at the vet waiting for Bluey's x-ray results. Dr. Kristen is worried that it could possibly be cancer, which has us, you know, really, really concerned.
Hey. So x-rays are all clear. I don't see anything on there. His chest looks great. We took an x-ray of his neck too. As far as, you know, any overt signs of cancer in his body, I can't find it.
Well, that's, I mean, at least that's good.
But, you know, just with his age, I'm definitely still worried about something going on in the brain, which you can't see on the x-rays.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go for some more fancy diagnostics. He'll have to go to a specialist and either have a CT or MRI, maybe even a neurologist.
Okay.
It's frustrating, but one step at a time.
Yeah, because for as hard as all of this is for me, and for as sad as it's making me, I wouldn't have anybody else do it. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what he's done for me my whole life.
Obviously, we're all worried about Bluey, but right now we're going to try and take our minds off it a little bit and focus on getting Wilma ready for this adoption. Cheryl and Nancy like to walk along a busy public trail next to their home in Atlanta. So today we brought Wilma here to Crescent Park in New Orleans to see how she handles a busy park-like setting.
Hi, Willie. Wilma is kind of the epitome of a perfect dog. She is sweet and perfect, and the fact that she hadn't gotten home before this was shocking to us. So I'm really excited that I get to help her get ready for this adoption.
So what I'll do is I'm going to be the person walking my dog down the pathway, and you will be the bicycle person.
We know Wilma loves people, but we weren't sure about bicycles. So we decided to start her off in the parking lot to see how she would react.
Good job. Wilma did great. Good job.
You did perfect.
Good job.
So now it's time to see how she handles Suey's preferred mode of transportation.
We'll let you warm up.
Uh-oh. Skateboard Suey.
Skateboard Suey.
Old school.
I let Suey kind of work out the kinks first before we start working with Wilma. How long's it been?
About 30 years.
Oh, okay, well, you didn't tell me that. I thought you do it every day. And I noticed he was a little stiff. See some tricks.
That was a trick.
I'm so scared right now.
At this point, we're not sure if Wilma's ever been around a skateboard, so it's anybody's guess to see how she's going to react to one.
I think she likes it.
Good.
I used treats to help Wilma associate something good with something that could be potentially scary.
Good job, Wilma.
And she stayed calm and relaxed.
Good job. We ended on a good note.
Now that Wilma's passed the individual tests, I think we're ready to see how she does inside the actual park. You've got kids running around, joggers, other animals, and with all this going on at once, this is when even a calm dog can be put on edge.
Mariah, behind you.
Oh, sorry. Come here, baby.
But for Wilma, cool as cool can be.
Well, she's fine with bikes.
All this activity buzzing around her, and none of it phases her.
Oh my God, how cute are you?
Cheryl and Nancy's trail was up and down stairs and goes on for miles. So the next thing we wanted to make sure that Wilma was comfortable with was a large staircase and some pedestrian bridges.
We had to pick the biggest stairs to...
Oh, wait for us, wait for us. Wilma just charged up the stairs with Mariah. Hold on.
I didn't know I was going to be exercising today, jeez. Wilma kicked my ass on the stairs. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
She did much better than I did. I got a couple flights up when I was dying.
Come on, it's all downhill now.
And quickly.
Everything was great, and coming down, Wilma's just decided that, I think I'm just gonna stop right here.
Come on.
Hold on, Mariah. Look at this, put the brakes on. Really? This is what you do. How about for this?
Wilma can actually be a stubborn girl. When she doesn't want to move, she just plants herself on the ground, and that's it. And, of course, she decided on the way down that's exactly what she was going to do, just like she did at the meet and greet.
Ready? Are you ready?
Nope.
But this time, I was prepared for Wilma's antics.
Now will you come with me? All right. You bring out the treats, and she was back to making her way down the stairs.
At
this point, I think she'll do great on walks with Cheryl and Nancy. You know, I'll make sure that they equip themselves with treats when they take her out on walks. I just hope that everything goes well at the home check so Wilma can finally get her forever home. Over the past couple of weeks, Tanya's dog, Bluey, has not been acting right. Dr. Kristen told her to take Bluey to a specialist and get a full workup done on him. And by the way that Tanya and Perry were walking into my office, I could tell that the news didn't look good.
I took Bluey for like a second opinion, I guess, and it's brain tumors.
Jesus.
I mean, like 99.9% positive. The options are brain surgery or radiation, but if you do that, your dog has to be put under complete anesthesia every day for 3 weeks. I mean, that's tough on a dog, and that's not any way for a senior dog to live out his life, is going through radiation and being put under and being brought back out. I mean, it's sad because I don't ever want to have to make the decision to say that his time's done and that I have to just put him to sleep. Like, I can't do that. So basically, I'm just like left to wait it out.
You're gonna have to help him along from this point forward. He's not the same dog.
It's like we reversed roles. You know, for 12 years, he's been taking care of me. So it's just sad for me to see him almost turn into like a baby. It's sad and it's scary. He's my best friend. You know, I'm a loner. I don't hang out with people. I don't do a lot of stuff. And he never made me feel bad about who I was. He loved me all the time, like unconditionally. And I'm not gonna have that anymore. Like, what am I gonna do?
I think the most common phrase that we all use is, why can't dogs live forever? They just don't live long enough. They just don't. It's not fair. It's happened to me. It's happening now to my kid. So, it's rough. Trust me, I feel your pain right now. I have not been able to sleep at night at all, because I don't want you to feel like this.
I'm just gonna have this void. It was always me and him. Like, that's what's made sense for the past 13 years of my life. So.
And we think at the time that it's happening that there's just no way we're gonna come out of it. You know, we all think that. But, you know, we do. It hurts for a while, but we do. We come out of it. With moments like this, you do feel consumed, drowning in the pain. But what I don't want is for Tanya to forget that Bluey is still here and there are still some good times to be had.
I want to, like, just give him, like, one last, you know, he loves road trips, and he's come with me all over this country.
I know it won't be the same, but I know you guys always talked about getting an old motorhome, you know? And going on the road with him. We all have those little things that we talk about doing, and we just never get around to doing them. One of those things for Tanya has always been to take Bluey on a long road trip in an RV. So maybe going on a little road trip, you know, and I don't think everything's okay for a day or two. Can't hurt.
I wanted to honor him as, you know, my best friend, because he's done so much for me that was pretty much the least that I could do to pay him back for everything.
Miss London come to us. She was abandoned by her family. She is a bulldog mix, approximately 1.5. She's a very fun-loving dog. If you're missing that class clown in your family, this is it. If you're interested in adopting London or any other Villalobos dog, go to animalplanet.com/pitbulls.
So why don't you go ahead and open the gate, Tony?
Yes, ma'am.
A few days ago, we rescued Marcelo as he was roaming down the street a few blocks from our warehouse. Lord have mercy. It's all right, buddy. He still needs to be neutered, of course, but before we can even begin to think about adopting him out, he's still very nervous, and I want to try some things to see if we can help him come out of his shell.
That's like the confidence builder you was teaching me the other day with him, remember?
Yep, same thing. So we brought out another dog named Artemis, who we rescued last year, who is very outgoing, very confident, to hopefully help Marcelo feel better about himself.
Yeah, so stay with us. See,
right.
He's panicking. Stay,
All
bring
right,
her
I
over
got
here.
you.
Once we were able to begin the relationship with Marcelo and Artemis, we took them over to the training area to see how he might do on the obstacle course. Believe it or not, getting dogs involved in agility and some of the fun things you do with an obstacle course, it's a great confidence builder for dogs.
Come on. Marcelo. No.
You're taking the inside,
Now he
bro.
wants to do it right. I was trying to get him to go through
He's
before.
coming through the inside.
Come on.
He said, hold on, this is a little easier.
We started him off with the shortest tunnel in the course, and he was not having it. But we quickly figured out that wherever Artemis went, Marcelo was soon to follow.
See how he follows her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Come right back.
As long as she's well behaved, you're well behaved.
So that's how most men operate.
I'm glad you've established that. I'm glad you've realized that. You were raised well.
Yeah.
We decided to give the A-frame a go. Hopefully with Artemis nearby, Marcelo would have the confidence he needed to get up and over the A-frame.
Come on, let's go up. 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 Uh-oh, Marcellus.
Check him out.
I was actually expecting Marcelo to be a little hesitant.
Come on, kids, let's go. You okay? You okay?
But he surprised me because he went up and over it like he'd been doing it for years.
Good boy.
Marcelo was making some pretty big strides, so I decided to push it a step further. When he was rescued, Marcelo actually froze, and we had a really difficult time getting him in the van. So I wanted to address that issue again and see how he felt about getting in a car.
Come on.
Really? Marcelo saw Artemis jump up and get in with, like, no problem. And at that point, he thought, you know what? I want a piece of that.
Try petting him, see what he does. There you go.
Marcelo.
I think Marcelo's found a new friend in Artemis.
Good boy.
And I think we have found a great new dog in Marcelo, and with just a little more time and love, I think one day he's going to make someone a fine companion. Tanya had always talked about going on a road trip with Bluey. So with the money we had saved up for a wedding gift, I rented them an RV.
Louie, you ready? You ready to go on a road trip? Are you ready? Blue's favorite thing is going on road trips. It's being in the car. He's traveled all over this country with me.
I gotta get a picture. I think this road trip is the best thing for Bluey, Tanya, and Perry right now. And Bluey's still feeling good enough that I think he would actually enjoy himself. All right, guys. So hopefully they can just go out on the road, have some fun, enjoy their time together, and make some memories that they'll never forget.
All right, get in.
Come on.
It's bittersweet. I mean, I'm sad, but I'm really excited. As much as, you know, I might want to cry or be really sad because I know that it's probably going to be one of our last times together, he needs to know that I'm strong and I'm there going through it with him and that he can depend on me.
Do you have your bags or anything?
Yeah, I got a bag.
Excuse us.
Hello.
Come on.
After being passed by various adopters for what seems like forever, Wilma's day has finally come. She's not a big fan of the car.
Sui and I are going to do this adoption together.
Come on, Willie.
Wilma.
Not only is it his first adoption, this is his first time leaving the state in years. So this is definitely a big marker.
I wish you luck on your first home visit. But good luck, bro.
Appreciate it.
That's family right there.
I'm really excited for Sui to be taking such a big step, and hopefully all will go well, and Wilma will finally have her forever home. All right, get in.
Where are you going? I'm driving.
All right.
My first adoption, I feel really special. I'm really somebody now, you know? Not only is it an honor to be able to go on my first adoption, this is extra special because this is the first time I'm leaving the state of Louisiana since I went to prison 5 years ago.
And
Mississippi. We crossed into Mississippi. It's been a while since I've seen a welcome sign, so I just had to jump out and take a picture. It felt awesome. I was just happy that I was able to get out. I'm not off parole yet, But getting out of the state and having everybody trust me, I felt like I'm getting close to the end.
Got it. One stick down.
One down.
From what I hear, Cheryl and Nancy instantly fell in love with Wilma. And from what Suey tells me, the feeling was definitely mutual. This neighborhood's beautiful. So I'm hoping once we get up there, we can make this love connection last forever. Wilma, for some reason, keeps getting passed up for adoptions, and everyone at Villalobos is definitely rooting for Wilma this time.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mariah.
Hi, Mariah. I'm Cheryl.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you again.
Hey, how you doing?
We're so excited about having her become part of our household.
This is the living room.
Oh, she already got her bed.
We got her little bed, got her little toys, right?
I'm really anxious to have Wilma here and have her in the home. It's a really important moment.
Mainly the backyard.
You want to do the backyard?
Okay.
Yeah, after you. All right, Suey. It's really important for me to get it in Suey's head that when we do these adoptions, the backyard is one of the biggest things. So you just want to walk the perimeter and even small things like little gaps to make sure that there's no area to get out in. I've never really seen fences like this before, though.
Well, I'm a little nervous because we built up a new fence. It's a different kind of fence. I want to make sure that it's going to pass inspection.
It's also got 12 inches that folds in, and we bolted it to the house, so there's no way she can dig out.
The fence really, really, really scares me, to be honest. So I'd be really worried about this just because they will chew right through this. If you just walk up to it and, like, pull it around, it looks scary. She is so much bigger, and I don't know her to be a jumper at all.
Right.
But, I mean, like this. If a fence isn't secure, it's enough for my mom to take a dog and not leave it there. So I'd really hate to make this whole trip and the fence not work out and me have to take Wilma back. I've never really seen fences like this before, though. Suey and I are in Georgia hoping to get Wilma and her forever home, but I really have never seen a fence like this before.
It's also got 12 inches that folds in, and we bolted it to the house, so there's no way she can dig out.
Even though they're telling me it's secure, it still scares me. They will chew right through this. Not only would it break our hearts, but it would break Wilma's heart to have to leave this home because the fence isn't secure. I mean, like this.
We did a bunch of research on it, and they can't lever off the top like they can off of chain link fences.
Off of it.
We did a lot of research about sort of contemporary dog fencing as opposed to just using the chain link. This has got like 800-pound tensile strength, I mean, of the fence itself.
Oh, wow.
About every 1.5 foot, we've got a 12-inch stake in the ground. We got a 2-foot chew barrier all the way around the bottom. It took about 2.5 days to put it in, so it's 12 inches coming in. And you can see the spikes, right? And it's super tall, so there's no way she's jumping over the top.
I mean, even having these poles here helps a lot. Did you guys put this up just because you're getting hurt?
Yeah, we did.
Oh. They explained everything to me and all the research they did and why those types of fences work so well, and I trust that. We took her on a little walkway that's the exact same thing in New Orleans. Right. The only thing is sometimes she just doesn't want to walk anymore. She will literally stop and try and go the other way. As long as they have a few treats in their pocket, they'll always be able to coax Wilma and to keep moving. Well, yeah, we can bring her back here first and I guess start with that and see how she is. Cheryl and Nancy are extremely excited to see Wilma, and it's really heartwarming to see Wilmy. But Wilma's been really nervous all day, so I hope that she perks up when she figures out what's actually happening.
Oh my gosh!
There you are! This is beautiful! Hello! Hi! Hello! Hello! I don't know if she just knew that it was her house or what it was, but instantly she just melted.
Hi, baby! Oh! Hello!
You could tell that she was extremely happy and comfortable where she was.
You
guys want to take her inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
The adopters definitely went above and beyond when it came to making this Wilma's house. They're not just bringing a dog in, they're adopting a child, and they definitely proved that they understand that.
She's gonna love it.
From Wilma having her bed downstairs with her toys and then her own bedroom upstairs so she has her own space. Oh, your room? Yeah. Come here. They put a lot of thought into it, and not only do I really appreciate it, I know Wilma will too.
Welcome to your forever home.
Yes, welcome to your forever home.
To be able to give her a home after what she went through being left by her owner and making sure that she's comfortable and has a place that she enjoys is just such a gift and such a blessing in my life.
Here we go. Down we go. Good girl.
I know any of our parolees, it's really exciting to do your first adoption, but Suey does seem like he put a lot of effort and he put his heart into it.
Suey, you want to walk her?
Miss Tia let me do this adoption. I'm real grateful for that. I really feel like I'm part of the team now.
All right, you want to hand the leash off? You can do it. Your first handoff.
My first handoff? Working at the rescue is really hard work, but coming here kind of put the cherry on the cake. I knew y'all were good from the start.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And now when I go back, I have more energy to do the work that I do because I get to see what the outcome is.
Thank you. You've done such a fantastic job with the dog.
Thank you. She's definitely not going to miss us.
I feel really excited about it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Safe trip.
The three of them together melts my heart. I can't even explain. It is so freaking cute, and driving away and watching all of them wave. You can tell when a dog is supposed to be somewhere, and those two women were made to be Wilma's mom.
Good girl.
Good girl.